Hello, good morning. It's April the 12th and welcome to day 5 of this poetry nonsense. Hope you're keeping well. I thought I'd be a bit nostalgic today, so I'm going to do 3 poems about when I was a lot younger. And the first one was about the prefab, which actually were created long before I was born, to be honest. But I do remember with some love, really, actually staying at my grandma and granddad's in their prefab, which they had for years and years and years. So this one's called the prefab. They were only supposed to be temporary. After the war, a structure to house the homeless, with an inside loo seen as rather contemporary. Some may say that they were soulless, but to me, the Arkan on Arkan Drive was an oasis of fun when I was about 5. I used to stay with my grandma and granddad, play football on a field at the back not far. I would run in the garden, round and round, pretending I was a train making a whistling sound. I remember sitting at the table on a big wooden chair, enjoying mince and mash, a dinner beyond compare. There was no central heating, just a gas fire. To go to the freezing bedroom I had no desire. In summertime I would watch with wonder as Grandad tended his Tommies and the occasional runner. I loved the prefab, the house for the masses, even if they are viewed now through rose-coloured glasses. Thank you. That's the first one. Next one. When we were kids, we used to play out all the time. There was none of this health and safety nonsense that we have nowadays. And we used to make what were called bogies, which were made out of old boxes and pram wheels and things. And this one's called Playing on My Bogie. Fun for me when I was young was playing on a bogie. A fruit box plank, a piece of rope, and 4 wheels from a pram. We took it in turns to be the driver with a friend to do the pushing. Best thing was when we found a hill. That feeling of elation, speeding perilously, dangerously, irresponsibly close to a tree. Now these things weren't the most robust, often falling apart. Wheels buckled, bits fell off, the steering locked in left turn. But we cherished our bogies, riding with pride, terrorising old ladies on pavements, parks and down 10-foots, pretending we were Graham Hill. There were no PlayStations in those days, just homemade entertainment. This was the time when the youth was free, when the best thing in life was playing on me bogie. Thank you. By the way, a 10-foot is like an alleyway at the back of houses in Hull, which is where I was born and brought up. So the last one, again from my days in Hull, was about my stag do. Okay, at the time, there was real concern about blokes going on stag do's and drinking too much, and there was stories of some fatalities at the time. So my missus was quite concerned when I talked about my plan to have a stag do in Hull. We didn't go away to far-flung places in those days. So it's called my stag do. My stag do, I was only 22, still all but a lad, but soon to be wed. Now back in those days there were no piss-ups in Prague, no amorous antics in Amsterdam, no boozy blowouts in Berlin, seedy strippers in Seville, or downing black stuff in Dublin. Our night was pretty dull. We had a night out in Hull. A beer or two, a bit of fun. Now, there was news in the Sun of death on a stag do, choking on vomit in a doorway next to Comet. My fiancée made it clear that she wouldn't forgive me if I died. Well, at least not before the wedding not be tied. Then came the master plan. Will, my mate and my best man, said, "Dave, you'll be all right. I'll help you drink your drinks all night. They'll think they're getting you Brahms and Liszt when doubling up on drinks that they insist. But sneakily pass one to me. I'll down it in one so they won't see." Well, the plan worked to perfection. Pub after pub, my mates bought me a double. But soon it was clear my mate was in trouble. Staggering and swaying, he couldn't stand up. I tried to get his attention. "All right, mate, He was truly blottoed in a right state. Staggering and swaying, he couldn't walk straight. He'd had far too many, there was no debate. My mates all felt Will was a right lightweight. Couldn't take his drink, it was only 8:30. Looking back, it was rather funny. Him pissed as a newt, couldn't budge, and me on my stag do, sober as a judge. Okay, that's it for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.